Hi all, welcome to Greedy for Green. Today I'm going to start my first series of winter flowering plants, and I have brought some seeds from Trust Basket. I'll leave the link in the description box, and the seeds are Cineraria, Verbena, Nemesia, there is Cosmos and Calendula. I have never started these flowers from seeds before, and this is my first time doing it and also documenting it. So, and the entire process will take at least 2.5 to 3 months, and I'll document the entire process in more than one video. So, yeah, bear with me. And Greedy for Green is on Facebook and Instagram. I'll leave the link below in the description box, and please do consider subscribing to my channel. Thank you so much. Let's get on with the process now.
Okay, these are the seeds. There are 5 of them. I have written names of each one to be able to identify, and I'm going to grow them on my rooftop. So like here the seeds are here, and I'm going to grow in 2 different settings. This big pot and these glasses that you see, on which I have made holes and filled each of them with the same potting mix. These glasses, I have made holes underneath each one of them so the drainage is clear. And for the so this is my setup as of now. I'm going to show you how to sow them. And for the germination mix, I have used 60% garden soil and 40% vermicompost, both in this one and the glasses. So moving on to the sowing. Let's start with the calendula. This one is the calendula here. I have marked it. Yes, this is how they look, somewhat like marigold. However, there are a lot of varieties of calendula, and I'm not sure whether this is the same variety as is in this picture. Let's see how it grows. Okay, let's make some holes in the soil. This is a very well drained soil. That's why I'm not using coco peat. There, like spacing these out. The seeds should have very good spacing in between them so that they get, each sapling gets good space to grow the roots. This is how you like spread it. There, I'm going to have leftovers. It's a lot of seeds. My god, Trust Basket. Okay, I'm going to use the same potting mix to cover these at least half an inch. I'm not going to use coco peat because, as I said, this is a very well drainage one. You can see it's fine, like almost sand. So I don't think my seeds are going to have any problem, peeping out through this cover. Tap like this, gently tap to flatten and place the seeds properly for them. They are not displaced. I'll show the watering and the lighting conditions at the end of the video. Please stay with us till the end. Okay, there's the marking, and there it goes. Moving on to the cosmos. First the marking. There. This is how the seeds look like, and this is how the flower looks like. I don't know whether I'm going to get pink cosmos, but this is how it looks like. Same process, spreading them evenly like this. Yes. All these markings are so important because I have so many flowers, like 5 I'm growing, and eventually when the saplings come out, they'll all look similar and I'll get confused which one is which. That's why I always work with the tags and markings. Covering up with the same potting mix. Yes. Tapping gently marking is done. My pot is done. Now I'm going to move on to the glasses. I have used the same potting mix in the glasses also, and each one of them has holes underneath so that the extra water is drained out. So this is, which one is this? This is, I guess, Cineraria. Yes, this is how Cineraria looks. There are many colors. The seeds of Cineraria are the smallest, I mean the finest, and it's, a bit scary. They can just fly away. I'm going to use more than one glass, like 3 to 4 glasses I'm going to use, so that each sapling gets good space to grow. Whenever you're using glasses to make seedlings, you have to use more than one because of the small surface area. But the advantage of using glasses is that because of the small surface area, the moisture it retains is much more than a big pot, like open pot like this one in here in this video. Many people prefer growing seedlings in glasses. Covering up with the same potting mix. Okay, keeping them aside. The same flowers will be, like the same seedlings will be flocked together with markings so that it's easier to identify them. Okay. There it goes. Moving on to the next. What is this? Nemesia. Okay, this is how Nemesias look. I hope I'm able to get as full blossoms as in these pictures. Okay, filling up. I'm using 3 glasses for Nemesia. Okay, this one's done. Marking. And keeping them aside. Seedlings of the same flower flock together. Okay. Now the last one is, last but not the least, the verbena. This one. Yes. This is how it looks. I don't know which color I have, but the packet says mixed, so I'm going to expect more than one color. Covering up with the same potting mix. Marking VE. Keeping them aside. Okay, keeping them aside. The last of the lot is done. Now I'm going to show you the watering. This is how I'll water, like sprinkle the water, never pour it. The soil is already moist, so pouring the water will also cause displacement of the seeds and lower the rate of germination. So this is how I'm going to water it. Also the glasses will be watered in a similar way. This is how you do it. Every 2 to 3 days I'll keep sprinkling water like this and make sure that the soil never dries out completely. Always the moisture level has to be always high. And what I'll do is always take these glasses and place them in containers full of water, so that the water can drain up through the hole at the bottom through transpiration, like this. I'll show you. This I'll sprinkle a little from the top, and this is what I'll do to ensure that the soil is not thirsty. And every 2 to 3 days I'll repeat this process. Now moving on to the lighting condition that I'll give them. This will receive sun from the northeast, which is couple of hours of morning sun, which is good for the seedlings. Seeds need light to germinate, so that 2 hours of morning sunlight is very important for any seeds. And I'll cover this with like a net cover, so that there is filtered sunlight, and also there is no attack of birds and sparrows. This one here, this will do two things. These seedlings will receive filtered sunlight, number one, and also the humidity level will be high within this net. So both are favorable conditions for any seeds to germinate. And I hope I'm able to get some germination within a couple of weeks, and as soon as that happens I will bring the part 2, the germination success, and also if I'm able to transplant it that way. Please stick with me, and if you found this video helpful, please like, share and subscribe, and share with your friends who are thinking of sowing some winter flower seeds, and also or you are planning on it. And let me know whether you found this helpful or you have done some sowing in the similar way. So this is it from part 1. I will see you after a couple of weeks with part 2. Thank you. Bye.